Babadoe review. G'day mates, how you legends doing? And people call me the Babadoe. And welcome to Babadoe Reviews. Now today we are reviewing a TV show by the name of Ted Lasso. A very heartwarming show. And before we get started, for those who want a spoiler-free review, I'm more in the feelings of talking about the film afterwards. So here's a 60-second, so you know if it's worth watching. Spoiler-free here, which will go here. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
This is a bit of news from the other side of the Atlantic. AFC Richmond announced the hiring of their new manager, American football coach Ted Lasso.
You're an American who's now in charge of a football club despite possessing very little knowledge of the game.
Oh! I know that AFC Richmond is going to give you everything they got, win or lose.
Or tie.
Right, y'all do ties here. Did you see that? He must be from England, yeah? Wales. Is that another country?
Yes and no.
How many countries are in this country?
4.
Like it or not, Richmond are changing the way we do things. And from now on, that way is the Lasso way.
So Ted Lasso is a heartwarming show which, fuck, I've already stuffed it up. 3, 2, 1, go. So Ted Lasso is a heartwarming show driven by characters instead of plot. Although it's not lacking in plot, there is a storyline which revolves over a 10-episode series. If you're not convinced of the show's premise and themes by episode 3, I would say abandon it. But in all things considered, it is one fantastic show. The characters are memorable, at least some. The main character is likable. The villains, or transferring villains, take a guess who those are great at the start. And all around it's just a heartwarming show. Why not watch it? It's drama heavy, yes, but it's just one that warms the soul with kindness, forgiving. And yeah, go watch it. That's my recommendation. If you want action, it's not much of a bit. If you're a fan of football, there's little bits there, but overall, it's a show you should watch. Alright, spoiler free done. Now, what do I like about the show? Basically, its characters. Ted Lasso, the figure of Ted Lasso, even the intro shows it, that he just touches. I'm not going to use that phrase. Even in the show's intro, Ted Lasso influences people to become better people. That's what he's all about. He's a coach who just wants to make them people better in the game and out of the game, which is just heartwarming, really.
For me, success is not about the wins and losses. It's about helping these young fellas be the best versions of themselves on and off the field.
By the final episode, you're just rooting for them all. They're all likable, and already you should know it's in spoilers, but I really love how they don't win the game in the end. And setups for sequels, I guess. But they're setting up that they're going back from the bottom back to the top. They're already in the Premier League, and now they have to work their way back. So I'm expecting probably 2 more seasons out of the show, but overall the actors are great, the humor's really good. I can't really fault it. There is a couple flaws though. After I said I can't fault it, there is a few. One of them is all the secondary characters. It's about the coach influencing his team, but I barely know the teammates. There's like 2 I could name off the top of my head. Jamie Tart and fuck. Hang on one sec. Sorry about that, I just had to quickly check IMDb for the cast. I watch a lot of stuff and sometimes So the other footballer I was meant to say I could remember their names of was Roy Kent. Sorry, just putting my phone there so I don't rely on it. It was Roy Kent, the captain of the team and the oldest member, who's usually mocked by the younger team members in Jamie Tart, who are too arrogant and selfish to see that it's not just about their skills, it's their influence on the team.
Your decision to bench Jamie was a masterstroke.
I don't think we're allowed to talk like that at work anymore.
So, trying to regain my train of thought here. So for antagonists in this series, we have the owner of the team, Rebecca. She is trying to get back at her divorced husband by destroying the team by putting an inexperienced coach who doesn't know anything about the sport in charge of this Premier League team. That's the main plot. It's about her self-destroying herself while destroying the team as well. But thanks to Ted Lasso, she's shown a different way, shown a different path, because they're both settling in divorces. That's right. Ted Lasso isn't the perfect Nelly you think he is. God, I'm stuffing this up. Should have written this. Ted Lasso is in a divorce, getting a divorce. Not by his own fault, really, but hey, you can't blame him. Sorry about not looking you in the eye. I've got the screen. I'm practicing, I'm sorry. But yes, heartwarming show, would highly recommend. It's just one of those you've got to watch. Apple TV has this new philosophy of just putting in premium content on it. They don't upload anything that isn't good, unlike me, who is trying to practice his filmmaking skills and uploads anything. Overall, I'll give the show a 9 out of 10. I'm taking points off because I don't know much of the teams. I know their faces and some of their personalities, but it doesn't really delve into the team much. It delves into a couple members, a newcomer, and Jamie Tart, who leaves halfway and becomes a kind of like villain, but Ted Lasso is the kind of dude who just compliments him on the side. It's a very weird but fun show. I would highly recommend it. Definitely give it a watch. If you just want to feel the fuzzies and get all heartwarmed, I would watch it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you mates in the next one. Bye guys.